What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are talking about how to trick out your pad with some very inexpensive smart home tech. And I mean, honestly, this video is sponsored by Broadlink, but let me tell you a little story before you just go away real quick. Broadlink reached out to me a while back to sponsor a video, and I'm talking about one of their products here in a little bit, but the whole thing just kind of fell apart, and as these things do sometimes, and I had taken it upon myself to order some of their products just to get more familiar with the brand as a whole instead of just one product, and I actually ended up really liking everything they have to offer. It's actually really affordable and straight to the point smart home stuff, and I'm going to show you a few things here today, at least my favorites out of what they offer. But huge thanks to them for sponsoring the video, and I'm so glad that it worked out like this to where I could just order some of their stuff from Amazon, like out of my own pocket, and be able to test it out and grow quite fond of what they have to offer. So that being said, let's cozy up next to the fireplace over here and get started with checking out some smart home tech that won't break the bank. It's all under 50 bucks. Now, first up here, we are talking about a smart plug. Yes, we've seen a lot of smart plugs. So this smart plug is very special. Not only is it certified for humans, it's just got easy setup. Basically, that's what that means. It's very simple setup. And we pull off this little sleeve right here. You can see that it's a single plug. It's got a single plug on the back, and it has a little button on the front. Now, this smart plug is very special for one main reason. The main really cool aspect of this Wi-Fi plug that sets it apart from most others on the market is the fact that it not only works with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, but also 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It's right there on the label if you can see that. But that is what's so special about this, because I mean, often I find myself with these Wi-Fi plugs that don't work on 5 gigahertz, and that might not be a problem for everyone, but I personally prefer the speed of 5 gigahertz over the range of 2.4, just in my personal situation, so it works very well for me. But like I said, this whole thing is very easy to set up. You can even use an Amazon device to set it up. Now, with that being said, there are some caveats to getting this going. So it works on 5 gigahertz networks, but it will only work on 802.11 BGN. So keep that in mind when ordering this. But I mean, I think overall, just having the 5 gigahertz support is fantastic in my opinion. And I mean, this guy is so small, it's very unintrusive. It kind of fits out of the way on a socket, so you're not taking up 2 spots. I cannot handle it when these Wi-Fi plugs take up 2 freaking spots on your outlet, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. On top of that, it does work with Amazon devices, and it works with Google devices as well. All right, so we're gonna set up this plug, and it's actually really easy. I know I have some crazy cable contraption, but I'm just gonna plug it in here, and this little blue light on the front will actually start blinking. And then we're just gonna take a smartphone here with the Broadlink app installed, which I have my other stuff installed on, and add a device. And honestly, it's really simple. Just select smart plug, select the 5G smart plug, boom. We're gonna join the Wi-Fi network that it created, and we're off to the races. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's very simple once you have everything kind of initiated in here. All right, so I have everything connected here, yada yada. Go back in. We're gonna select the Wi-Fi network. It already has my details saved because I've done this before with another device. Connect now, and then you see that everything is just going to line right up, and we are going to be connected to the app here. And it's really, honestly, just as simple as that. So we're all good to go now. Put it in my living room, and boom, we are done. So we can use the device right here from the app. Like I said, this plug right here also works with Echo devices and Google, so that's pretty awesome. And you can hear, like, let's here, push the switch. Here, turn on. There you go. Just as simple as that. So, I mean, honestly, it's very easy in terms of like setup and operation. It works just as well as any other Wi-Fi plug that I've tested, but it connects to 5 gigahertz networks with that small stipulation that I mentioned before. I think though, overall, it's an absolute win. And the thing is, 12 bucks. Like, it's $11.99. Like, you ain't gonna break the bank buying a smart plug for $11.99. So obviously, if you want to get your hands on one of these smart plugs, you can use it for lights. You can use it for anything you want, pretty much. I mean, anything that has a plug on it, you can put it in this sucker and turn it on with your phone or your mouth or anything like that. I'll definitely leave a link for you down below in the description if you want to check that out. Coming up next here, we are talking about this flappy little bag of love right here. These are NFC tags from Broadlink, and I think that they're pretty cool. They're just small, tiny little tokens right here that you can see. They really don't have much heft to them. They have some 3M adhesive on the backside here, and you just stick them onto whatever it is that you'd like to stick them onto, and you can tap your phone on them and make things happen within your home. Now, I personally like to use them for Siri shortcuts. And if you've never used Siri shortcuts before, this is an app that comes on your phone. You can set up automation for NFC tags, right? So I have this one right here. When it detects this NFC tag, it's supposed to do these two actions. And I will show you how this works. We will just go right here to the main screen. The NFC portion for the phone is like right around here, at least on the Mini. So you have to be sure to touch it. Muscle memory, you'll remember where to touch it at. But watch, check out the lights behind me. There you go. Just turn them off. Yeah, like I said, it's about memorizing where that specific spot is, I guess. But we can do it one more time here. Let's put it on there. Boom, lights turn off. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's pretty freaking cool. And I think I got a bag of, I don't even know how many came in this thing. A 5-pack for $7.99. And like I said, with the Shortcuts app, you can create all sorts of stuff. So if we go into the Shortcuts app here, you can see I can add a shortcut. I can choose a personal automation, and I can have it set up to do a number of things. But I can select NFC right here, and it wants us to grab one of these handy NFC tags. So let me grab another one here just to show you the setup process. $7.99 for these though. I was actually pretty happy with that. Okay, so we have an NFC tag right here, and we're gonna select NFC. We're gonna scan the tag. So we have to scan it. Boom, it scans the tag as you can see right there. Then we enter a name, and we're gonna put new tag. Okay. And then we are off to the races, and we can choose our actions. We can have it do a number of different things. Choose from a variety of apps here. You can have it call contacts. You can have it turn on lights. There's so many things you can do. You can have it set your thermostat, all by tapping one of these. And you can have one of these sitting literally on the counter next to your front door and just tap your phone on it when you walk in. Boom, turn on all the lights. It's that simple. And I guess that's why I love these little things, because you can put them anywhere to pretty much control any aspect of a smart home that you would like. And I just think that I mean, come on, that's super duper cool in my opinion. So again, there's not much to talk about these little tiny NFC tags. They're really cheap though, $7.99. You get a 5-pack, and you can stick them anywhere with the adhesive that's on the backside of this thing right here. So you can just drop them on the floor, or you can stick them to a wall, whatever you want to do. But the last thing that I have here that I am actually a really big fan of is this tiny little black hub right here. You might be wondering, what the heck? It looks like a small little Echo device. This is a smart IR blaster, and it's pretty freaking rad. So this little guy right here is the RM4 Mini, and it's small, it's mini, it lives up to its name. It's pretty cool too, because on the bottom here you can see we have an opening right there as well, and that actually works with this little plate right here that allows you to screw it onto like a wall or a shelf or something like that, and then you can pop it on here and turn the device onto whatever surface you wanted to mount it to, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Now, of course, this thing works in harmony with the Broadlink app. So we have the RM4 Mini. It's a smart IR universal remote, and it does also work with Echo devices, Google Home, IFTTT. So if we go in here into TV, you can see I have a full-on remote that will allow me to control the TV over there, over that way. Which way? This way. This way. So check it out. I'm going to just hold this up so it's within line of sight of my TV IR blaster, and you'll be able to see the little fireplace flickering in the background. Yeah, that's not a real fireplace. It's a TV. But check it out. Boom. Shut the TV off from way the hell over here. I know, that's amazing, right? No, but really, I mean, this thing can control anything. Let's turn back on the TV for a second. I don't know why I'm holding the phone closer to it. It makes me feel like it's going to work better or something like that. But that's not exactly the case here. Like I said, I do also have my Apple TV remote hooked up to it as well. So I can control Apple TV, I can control my regular TV, and a wide variety of other different devices. So this little guy right here is actually pretty cool because, yeah, like I said, it's a small, tiny, little universal remote. You can control a wide variety of devices with this. And if you look here, I have all the categories pulled up that you can actually control with this. And I mean, there's everything from AC remote, we have set-top box, smart box, smart TV box, fans, bulbs, LED light strips, DVD, audio, amplifier, projector. I mean, there's a lot going on here that you can control from this tiny little IR blaster, and it's $26. Like, literally, on Amazon right now, it's $25.99, which I just think the amount of smartness that you can add, if that's a word, smartness, you can add to your house with this little guy is absolutely ridiculous. You can make yourself have a smart TV almost in terms of control. You can slap on a Fire TV to it and use this guy and have yourself a full-on smart setup. You get the Wi-Fi plug, the 5G Wi-Fi plug. You can control the lights by your TV, and you get the NFC tag, and you can control all of it with just the tap of a phone on your thing. I mean, really, it's freaking cool. I definitely recommend checking this out. I will leave links below to everything that I've mentioned, but I think for under 50 bucks, I think well under 50 bucks actually, the total cost for this entire setup here, let me just give you some math, $46, people. $46. You heard it here first. It's smart home tech on the cheap, and it's very, very functional and very, very handy. So I definitely recommend you check it out. And if you want to know more about Broadlink or any of the devices that I've mentioned in this video, like I said, all links will be down below in the description for you, so be sure to check that out. I really appreciate all the support, everyone. Let me know which of these three are your favorite. Originally, they were sponsoring me for the Smart Plug, and I really fell in love with these other two products a lot because this little IR blaster is so powerful, way more powerful than you probably even imagine. And the NFC tags are just chef's kiss. So definitely check all those out using the links down below. I really appreciate the support, everyone. Leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're new around here, do the thing, hit the subscribe button, do the other thing, hit the bell, and you won't miss any videos like this in the future. So thank you so much for watching. It's been lovely spending just a little evening with you. I'll catch you guys later.